We forgot the purpose of breasts. Boys who wanted to see pictures of topless women used to look in the National Geographic's magazine at the women from so-called primitive countries. Their pictures were in there with their babies. This was the old days, before it was easy to see naked pictures. Back then, no one in America was breastfeeding their babies. Not many. Breastfeeding was considered primitive in the early 1960s when I was born. After World War II, doctors discouraged breastfeeding in favor of scientific baby formula they put into the grocery stores. Nope, you didn't breastfeed. The doctor would give you pills to take, bromocriptine, Parlodel, to dry your milk up. My cousin had just got a divorce. We were eating at TGIF Fridays. Our waiter was very young. He was also handsome. I told him, look, my cousin is single now and she needs a man. Is your dad available? I do not need a man, my cousin said. That's the last thing I need. Our waiter said, well, my father is in a relationship. Dang, I said. Okay. I want you to go in the kitchen and see if any of the cooks in the back want a woman. She's rich. Ask the dishwashers too. My cousin hid her face with embarrassment. I want to be single, she said. I don't want anybody trying to move in my house. Besides, I haven't been single my whole life since my 20s, and I could watch my Lifetime movies on the big TV during football season. You need a man, I said. What if your toilet breaks? Who's going to change that rubber ball thing that hangs in the water? I know how to do household chores, she said. I like sleeping in my own bed alone, and I know how to take care of all my needs. Our waiter finished taking our orders. I don't know, he said, regarding the availability of the men in the kitchen. I'll go back and ask. I think it was his first week working there. He was only 23. He was too young for my cousin. She was the homecoming queen of 1985. My cousin could be his mom. I told him, look, don't listen to her. The dishwashers might not make a lot of money, might not make that much money, but do they have biceps? You never know. Sometimes poor men have talents that the rich men don't have. He was a black attorney. He was a high-class person. He was a Seventh-day Adventist, and he graduated from Oakwood University. He called me into his office. Now, 5 years earlier, before that, I had slapped him in the butt with a pile of papers. He acted like he did not like that. Did he forgive me? So I'm in his office, just me and him, and he hands me a piece of paper. It was a printout of a picture of a certified nursing assistant in her uniform providing a service to an old man in a nursing home. This was a service which should never be given in a nursing home, as it was never shown in any nursing textbook. I don't know, maybe he gave her some money. Maybe he gave her his whole Social Security check. You see a lot of things when you work for the Department of Health. Anyway, so this attorney showed me this picture out of nowhere with no explanation. How dare he? Okay, maybe I play fast and loose in the office with the rules. I'm not always the best, but why is he showing me this picture? And he's supposed to be a Christian. You know how office Christians are? They show you something, and then they're like, Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a sin? And they just, If it's such a sin, why are you showing it to me? You're showing it to me because you want to be titillated. You want me to be titillated, but You don't need to show me. I know what a sin looks like.